Bibby42 from Streamlabs. When you have anger and hatred in you, it's easy for someone else to control you with words and manipulate you into doing evil things.
And we talked about yesterday at church how anyone who is emotional is evil because emotions come from hate, anger. And so people love you based on how they feel. They feel good about you today, they love you. You do something or say something they don't like, they hate you. And so a young man asked about happiness at church yesterday. Very good question. Happiness is of Satan and peace is of God. Christ came that you might have peace. And peace is everlasting and it's not based on anything that you have or don't have or who likes you or don't like you or what you think of yourself or don't think of yourself, right? Peace comes directly from God and there's no feeling in it. But happiness comes from Satan, and there is feelings involved in it, and it's based on a situation or your circumstance or this or that, and it comes and goes because it's not the real deal. Satan is pretending to be God. So he made a promise that everything God did, he's going to emulate it because his plan is to rob, steal, and kill. So you want peace. You don't want happiness. All right? Think about it. Okay.
Yo, Bibby G. What do you make of Bill Maher speaking out against the left? I find him to be a shill, and people forget that he used to usher in the woke mob. This is what I think about Bill Maher. I think that I have to look at it from the perspective of me, right? A lot of people did not take kindly to the fact that only, I would say, a year and a half ago, I was anti-Trump. I had severe Trump derangement syndrome. Like, I still looked at all Trump supporters in a very skewed way, right? And this was like a year and a half ago. And then as of the election last year, what did I do? I voted for Trump. I ended up researching. I ended up having conversations with people that I disagreed with, and I formed my conclusion of who to vote for. So I have to look at it from that perspective. A lot of people look at me as someone that is a grifter or someone that plays both sides to earn money or whatever. When in reality, the difference is I researched, I asked questions, I had conversations, and I changed my mind. So I think that it's possible for someone like Bill Maher, even though he might have helped usher in the woke mob, I think he reached the realization and he understands this shit is getting out of control. It's the same thing what I think of, for example, with cancel culture, right? A lot of people that are pro cancel culture are for it until it affects them or someone close to them. And then all of a sudden they change their opinions on it. So I care very little about trying to determine whether or not Bill Maher is a shill or is pandering or whatever. I care very little about that. If someone is going to pander, if someone is going to do something just for the sake of money, personally, I'd prefer if they would do it for a good cause. And I think pushing back on this wokeness that is literally suffocating people is a good cause. So yeah. That's how I think about it. I try to keep an open mind because people change their minds, you know? Let's see. Oh my God, I tried joining a dance team and they have BLM themed dance days? What is a BLM themed dance? What is that? How do you do it? Does it have something to do with fists? Like, how do you... I don't get it. I hate it. Let's see. Gothix, why do you walk like a grandma? How rude. I don't know. Do I? What do you mean I walk like a grandma? This is good. This is good stuff. Bibby, Gothix doing the BLM dance while she walks like a grandma is a gif I need. How rude.
Bibby42, interesting guest, Jesse. He got a bit emotional. He might be happy, but he does not have peace within himself.
Yeah. Christ came to have peace. Satan came to bring happiness, which pretend to be peace, but it's not. Okay.
Bibby42, oh snap, the guest obviously did not know about Jesse's biblical question from last week. What the? Didn't do his homework.
Amazing.
I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch, says Bibby42 with a super chat. I'd take her if I had one wish, but she's gone since that summer. Hake. Are these lyrics? Is that song lyrics? I don't know. Yes.